Well, anyway. Let's get into it. We just started the main story too. Last stream. So, yeah, now we are fighting. So let's go get the worst path down first. You know, last stream I was hoping to get Namtar. Surely, I haven't gotten her yet because, okay, well, yeah, that AoE wasn't gonna do much. All these guys are fire, but considering that we haven't gotten Namtar yet, we're probably not gonna get her, this battle, this round, I guess you would say. Let me see. Oh, there's a big one. Yeah, it goes straight to the boss fight, so. That's all I'm saying. I'm more surprised that fire magic does so much. Fire tempest does so much. Oh great, a flare polar. Yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. Definitely not a flame salamander. You know, I definitely wouldn't want a salamander, you know? Like what would they want? I don't have it equipped, so like 60 attack. I could get rid of Carbuncle, but I don't want to. But let me see here. I did debate whether I should get rid of Flake Codra for Salamander, and you know what? I think that's for the best. Look, sure, he gives fire element boost, but so does Flame Wolf, and like he gives more fire element boost, right? He also gives confusion raise, but you know, so does Carbuncle. Hello Dexter. You know, Flake Codra also doesn't give mind, so in fact Salamander does. Thanks for the hydrate. I wouldn't be surprised if we come across new fire enemies in this place. And the stretch. But yeah. Salamander, probably better than Flake Codra. I spent another 100 USD in H's, guess who I got hit a lolly? Bailu. Wait, no, Clara. What? Did I get it right? Is like every enemy gonna be 2 flare polars and a salamander? Because I don't mind. That's God's easy as shit. It doesn't matter. They're both two-way. What crest do I get? Oh, I just get a regular Codra, right? Yeah. Oh, I was right. Haha. Well, there are only 2 lollies. Ho is not short enough. You know, it's crazy that the oh, I got a salamander. It's crazy that the flare pellets still take damage. To still take fire damage from the combustion, even though they should be fire. they should already be on fire. They literally are on fire. I got another salamander though. Who could I put it on? Are you warping for Ho-Ho? What do you mean? Wishing. Oh. I guess you weren't there when I pulled for her, did you? Were you? Okay. Harper gives... Yeah, I think you... What? Do so... Have her... Yeah, I do. I have, the optimal... Ho-Ho build according to Poidon. Not including my relic set, just the stats I got from the relics. Oh, hello, Saint Quartz. Alright, I think getting rid of Half-War, you know, it gives physical boost, but look at that 60 attack. It's 20 more than... $20 more damage than a fish. I mean, Half-War is the only... Sonya, at the moment, Sonya is the only person who is optimal on Half-War. Actually, I should check something after this turn. Okay, I might not be able to check. I didn't mean to click off. Okay, the salamander 150, 150, 150. I was expecting 200 fire. Started playing this. What is this? Oh. Yeah. I just spam attack. What are they gonna do? Kill me? That's what I thought. I will be very curious to see what level Namtar is at when we eventually get her. Stop giving me golden pelts, Jesus Christ. Hang on, let me see how many golden pelts I have. 13! I have 2 fairy cloth already! I don't need more! I don't even have Sonya! Who am I gonna use the fucking fairy cloth on outside of Sonya? Namtar? I don't know, maybe. Alright. Lizard. Okay, there is a new enemy. I just haven't come across it. It's not a good enemy. It's pretty shit. E++. Wow. But, it's new. First stage scene is like 15-20 minutes in as an educated guess. Maybe like half an hour. Right, yeah. Meanwhile, the first H scene in Riddle Joker takes like 5 hours to get to, and it's not even the main character. It's not even Shin. I mean, it's it's not How am I blanking on his name? Satoru. Bro, the first H scene in Riddle Joker is... Oh, what the fuck? Or Calcum. The first H scene in Riddle Joker is Nanami. And Mayu. I don't think anyone uses Orichalcum yet, but you should play her out. No, I'm talking about the bath scene. You know, the first time I had to. Yeah, that's a H scene. Just because there's no fucking doesn't mean it's it doesn't mean I can leave it in. I'm trying to where's the fucking... There you are. A plus material. A material. I didn't say anything about it. You said when you got... Look! It's... I'm conflicted. Because I want to release... I've been waiting. Yeah, but I want to release the H scene when I release the third episode of Riddle Joker, right? I don't want to release it separately. Actually, I should have checked what the resistance. Oh, I don't think they're. I don't think the lizards have that much of a fire resistance. I want to support. I'll. You know what? I'll tell you next stream. Just give me the link. Okay, hang on. Let me just Patreon. Log in. Let me link it then. Even though there's nothing on it. Yeah. You want it? There you go. Literally nothing, but... no. There is something. It's one post. Oh god. Alright. Anyway, back to the... Why two options? What do you mean? No, hang on. Wait, hang on. Let me get rid of one of them. Yeah. What is the difference? One of them was a one of them was a test, and the other is the actual one. All right. Easy shit. Subscribed? Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, great. I got more flag pullets. So, like... Thanks for... Thanks for becoming a member of my Patreon. I have nothing, though. Nothing yet. Ha ha ha. Alright, more shitter tier enemies that I will get rid of easily. Hang on, you sent a comment? Keep attacking. Alright. You know what? Okay, there you go. Oh, another play Cadra. Let's go. Hello. Alright. This time I'll save. Alright. What now what? It was late in the morning on the third day since they began climbing. The group finally reached the summit. If they were forced to march up, they might have been able to reach in 2 days, but they decided to conserve their strength in case of an emergency. Guess what? There was... Why did you say boo at the bottom? It was to scare you. Remembering their previous route, Shin entered the crater near the summit from the hole on the side of the mountain. Oh, hang on. Just as Celeste began to speak, they heard something like an explosion. The ground near their feet shook to the point it became hard and to stand still. What the? A strong roar reverberated from off the roof walls, as heat radiated from deep within. But that was a familiar presence. He felt more relieved than fear as he ran forth. They charged through the meandering hole as they reached an open space. Marduk! Near the crater in the open area was the flame origin Marduk. Marduk raised her massive rocky body as roars of flame erupt from the cracks on her back. Yeah, become my crest. Be the first. Be the first origin to become a crest. Marduk. Distracted as by the massive body, it took Shin a moment to notice Marduk's avatar standing next to him. It was her usual appearance as a human, aside from the horns and tail. So our research to purify the heinous gods progressed, but Were you in the middle of a battle? Shin asked as Marduk made a wry face.
あいにく、まあ、ちょっと厄介な客が来てて、俺もお前らに構ってる余裕はねえかも。
Shin followed Marduk's gaze as she looked up. The fuck? I thought it was a gripper or some shit. What the fuck is this? A cluster of pale flames was facing Marduk within the flames. Marduk. Within the flames were rocks of all sizes that floated as if they had a will of its own. Huh? Is that an ash demon?
変わり種でな。俺の炎が効かねえ。それでちょっと手こずってたんだ。
Yeah, it's got blue flames, and everyone knows blue flames are stronger than red flames. An anti-flame ash demon. It almost feels like it's an existence that was created to stop the purification furnace. The only thing I'm hearing from this is that Arya is going to suck. Because all her attacks except 2 are fire-based. Oh no. Yeah. If that'd help improve Mount Holeb's condition. Shin opened and closed his fist to check the condition of his gauntlet. His fellow teammates readied for the battle against the Ash Demon and got into position. Oh yeah, just hang on. Hang on. Alright, there we go.
お前ら戦ってくれんのか。悪いな、俺が不甲斐ねえばっかりに。困った時はお互い様だよ。それじゃあ、シン。
Yeah, let's defeat the Ash Demon. Sensing their hostility, the Ash Demon sent out a burst of heat waves, but disregarding that, Shin quickly closed in. Oh boy. You know what? It's a good thing I saved. Let me see. 200 resistance. Oh fuck. Oh god. Arya does the most damage on my team. Oh no. All right, let's just start from the top. You know what? I'm sure it'll be fine. She's got Wind Prison, right? It doesn't help that the first attack that this guy does crits Shin. But, you know, it didn't do any damage to the rest of them, so... Okay, well... Let's just debuff it as much as we could. As much as we can, right? Yeah. Okay, how much is fire Dagon gonna do? I thought so. Well, Arya, looks like you're gonna have to. There's only one thing you can do. Well, especially while you have to wait for cooldowns and all. Looks like you're gonna have to, attack. Hang on. I'm wondering something. Do healing crests... Can healing crests stack? I should ask. Because, like... Yes. Because... What if I just... You know, Guardian of aggro's to... and MPA soon, probably. You know... Guardiano's stack, Guardiano's taunts, right? And like, surely. Also, I should. There's a good time to try first aid since I didn't really. Yeah, they stack. Interesting. Great. Look at that damage he did with his special attack. He did a grand total of 150. Hang on. I need to check. 150, yep. That's... I don't have water or... I have 2 earth attacks. What other... okay. Swordbreaker. See, the thing is, Invisible Tree does so much... doesn't do a lot of damage. Yeah. The 2 attacks are Gravity Break and Invisible Tree. Also, there was no poison. So, let's trick net again. Armor Divide, Gravity Press. I still didn't poison. Alright, Clearance Dust. Finally get to use Clearance Dust, right? I mean... The other effect of Clearance Dust isn't really what I'm looking for, but... Crossguard Share again. Rocket Smash. Surely. Okay, there's some damage. Fuck. Alright. Shin's clearance just sucks. Okay, you got the wind attack. Oh, piercing arrow, right? Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't know. I can't get rid of the curse, can I? Okay. Paralyze. Came in clutch. Attack. December 1st, you stopped streaming for a bit, right? Dexter, no. I already said that that it changed. I don't stop streaming on December 1st. I go on holiday on the 29th. Yeah. It's resorted to this as well. You don't need to apologize. Just keep armor dividing, right? Yeah, that works. What do you mean? You sounded irritated. No. But the boss is pissing me off. Like, Arya's literally my biggest damage dealer, and she can't do jack shit with her biggest, with her heaviest hits, with her best skills, because this guy's basically all fire. You should have expected this. Should I? You went to the fire origin. Yeah. But I didn't expect to fight... I forget Volcano. Yeah, but I wasn't expecting to fight literal fire. I was expecting to fight, like, Agrippa, probably. You know, he's usually the main cause of dust. You should think this. If I lose, not my fault. I can solve this out, right? I just need to hit through 3,000 health. Take the place in mind. What's the... Alright, hang on. Oh, it's 5 more turns of this shit. Like when you go see Apsu again, make sure you don't have all water. Yeah, the problem is the problem is this Arya is literally the only one who has like, who basically relies on her elemental abilities, because most of Shin's attacks, yeah, he has some light ones, but most of them are physical. Spinning shot might be better. So, and, well, Henry mostly does debuffs. Sonya shields. And Arya is the only one who... Gravity press. The thing that would help me immensely was if TrickNet actually poisoned. And since it did not, well, wait, no, I can first aid. But at the same time, I don't think she's got aggro now. Okay, well... Well, hang on, I haven't read what this does. Receive continuous damage from the maximum HP at a constant rate. The expression fight fire with fire doesn't work here. Nope. Like, if his resistance, if this guy's resistance to fire was literally 150, it would be so much easier. But because 200 resistance is basically lets you be immune to any of that element's attacks. It's very inconvenient. All right, you've got one more shot at this, Henry. Try. Surely I can poison, right? Even though with a 90% accuracy, you would expect it to work at least once. Doesn't the boss have resistance to darkness? No. It's it's normal resistance. It doesn't have poison immunity. So surely I'm just unlucky, right? Also, pursuit. Okay, yeah. Thank you, pursuit magic. You are my savior. You are the one thing that will help me with stalling out this boss. And also paralysis, I guess. Effect time is 8. This is why you that abnormal attack buff crest. Yeah. Alright, last sword breaker. And has 6 MP. Alright. Now he will be. He's gonna die. Just kill him. Okay. There you go. Fucking Christ. Also, I love how the last attack, even though you know, I literally used Guardian Oath on Celeste so that it would target Celeste. The boss does an AoE, and the only one it misses is Celeste. Right, right, yeah. The irony. The Battle of the Crater continued back and forth. The Ash Demon controlling the dust swirling in the skies was hard to defeat, even with Marduk's support. What support? I had 4 party members. A 5th one would have been nice. But Shin didn't. Actually, no. I basically had 3 party members because one of them barely did any damage. Pursuit magic, though, that was my save. That was the savior. But Shin didn't plan on just standing around and watching. After a few encounters, he began to pick up the opponent's traits. What traits? The core is hidden inside the flame. No matter how big it is. No matter how big it appeared to be, it only has one weak point. If we strike there, we can definitely defeat it. None of you have water magic though. Come on, Ari. Have you never played Pokemon before? Water is weak against fire, right? Even though those flames are literally hotter than lava. But you know, we don't get into semantics here. Marduk spoke up as a loud rumble echoed from the rear. The Origin Marduk moved this massive body and charged toward the Ash Demon, clad in the flames of hell. She dove into the pale flames that enveloped the Ash Demon. Oh, okay. I thought that hole was always there. That's why they didn't know there was... That's why I was confused why they didn't realize there was that this guy had a core. Actually, with how this is going, I have a feeling that there won't be a CG, a new one that I haven't used yet. But now, the Ash Demon's core was floating in the open. Shin's eyes caught sight of that. Yeah, it's a pretty big core. But the opponent burned more of its flames. It wouldn't leave its weak spot showing in public. They couldn't waste the opportunity made by Marduk. Shin glared at the core floating in as he aimed at his gauntlet. Oh, hello, Namta. I didn't realize you were here. Maybe you should be in our party so that I would know. Huh? The fuck? A heatwave attacked him from the side. As it slid across the ground, a flame whip extended towards him. The Ash Demon's arm. From there? They lowered their guard after being distanced by the core. Shin had carelessly forgotten about the Ash Demon taking the form of unnatural life forms. Shin gritted his teeth and as he took a belated evasive action, but Namtar ran in front, Shin in between Shin and the Ash Demon. Surprisingly, she grabbed hold of the flaming whip swinging around her. What? Of course, her hand was burnt as the embers transferred to her arms. Namta, why did you do that? Shin attempted to use the blade on his gauntlet to cut the flames. But before he can, Namta began to drain the dust that was creating the flames using her own Philosopher's Stone. Namta, even as an Ash Demon, she should feel pain. The heat and pain after grabbing hold of the flames must be unbearable, but Namta still kept a smile on her face. Namta's words encouraged him. Shin remembered that he was supposed to do what he was supposed to do and glanced back towards the Ash Demon's core. Whoa! He ran up Marduk's towards the crouched What? Huh? He ran up Marduk's towards the crouched Marduk under the core. He ran up Marduk's tail towards the crouched Marduk. Actually, no, Marduk's tail doesn't work either. He ran up toward the crouched Marduk, I guess. Fuck it. I'm not deconstructing that. He jumped onto her tail and dashed up her back to do another leap. The Ash Demon's flames were trying to regain firepower. It only took a few seconds to fire back up. What in the world is this translation? There are like small typos, and then there are brain melting typos that completely destroy a sentence, and it takes like a professor, like an English major to translate it. I have work tomorrow at 8 a.m. You know, it's better than 6. All while trying to consume Shin's body with flames that slithered like snakes. At 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Oh, 6 hours. Anytime I don't know how the G makes it sound, but UH is like Are you streaming tomorrow, considering it's Thanksgiving? Okay, if you celebrate that in Australia. Literally, no. Why would Australians celebrate an American holiday? But speaking of Friday, do you celebrate Christmas? Well, yeah, but everyone celebrates Christmas. Only Americans celebrate Thanksgiving, and like mostly Americans celebrate Halloween. I mean, Halloween's not really a holiday per se, but like it's the only holidays that are worldwide, I guess you would say, would probably be like Christmas, New Year's, Easter? Well, no. See, Christmas you can make an argument for, even though it is turned into a Christian sort of holiday because it's the birth of Jesus Christ. That's when Christmas is. Like, okay, sure. Easter, you can't make an argument for because... Hang on. That's not... Easter is definitely a lot more religious, Christian than Christmas. So it's probably like Christmas, New Year's. Those are the only two universal holidays. And then even New Year's, you've got Chinese New Year. I forgot where I was left off. Anyway, a strong blow hit him from behind, in the wind pressure that almost knocked him out. His eyes moved rapidly as his body drew closer toward the Ash Demon's core. Columbus Day. Hell nah. Who? That's what I thought. Jeez, Arya. Using me like a bullet, but I'm thankful. Veterans Day. Oh, Remembrance Day. Oh well. Actually, I think Veterans Day. No, yeah, it is. You guys call it Veterans Day. We call it Remembrance Day. Ah, shit. 9/11 is not a holiday. Who celebrates 9/11? Armistice Day? Isn't that Veterans Day? Hang on, I need to look up Armistice Day as well. Armistice Day. Yeah, it's the 11th of the 11th. Fuck, I did it again. Grandparents' Day. Okay. See, I didn't see. The thing is, I didn't count. Well, okay. Grandparents' Day is different, but I didn't count Father's Day and Mother's Day because the thing with Father's Day and Mother's Day is that every country celebrates it, but every country celebrates it on a different day, right? But with New Year's and Christmas, it's always the 1st of January and the 25th of December, right? Armageddon. That's only you. Actually, no. Everyone on Doomsday Preppers celebrates it. Blade said Knuckle Buster. But I didn't even say it right. Blade Seto Knuckle Buster. But fuck! Knuckle Bunker! God damn it. A momentary clash. He thrust his fist to the core while generating a repulsive force from his gauntlet. He felt a firm strike. The hard stake protruding from his gauntlet shattered the Ash Demon's core. Yeah. Wait, I'm not stopping. Shin's body was tossed even higher into the air, unable to stop the intensity of the wind Ari created. He began to fall while being tossed and turned. His vision was spinning so fast he couldn't position himself. Ow. Bro, Arya did more damage to Shin than the boss did. That's so cruel. Maybe not great. Shin grunted as he got up. The Ash Demon, with its core destroyed, was unable to keep its vessel and began to dissipate into dust. The dust then gradually headed toward the purification furnace left in the open. With the battle coming to an end, Shin's friends began to gather around him.
Shin, しっかり。どこか怪我した？傷は浅いわよ。さあ、私の手を取って。
Yeah. Helped by Celeste, Shin managed to get up on his feet. That was when... Marduk? No! The battle of the lollies. Marduk's avatar let out a shout as Shin turned to her. That was when he spotted her confronting Namtar. Oh wait, Marduk, Namtar isn't our enemy. Huh? Namtar held spears in both her hands. It was specially made using dust and her Ash Demon skills. She was pointing the tip toward Marduk. Did she lose her sanity from the dust she took in earlier? Bro took in like 10 milligrams of dust. Well, a red glint flashed in Namtar's eyes. She leaned forth so she can pounce on Marduk anytime. Forgetting about the pain in his body, Shin darted out, using the powers of the Philosopher's Stone to the fullest. He stopped in front of Namtar. Stop, Namtar! Even with Shin in front of her, her conscience did not return. From the rage of being interrupted, she became even more furious and attempted to swing her black spear at Shin. No! Shin gripped the hilt of her spear. He struggled against Namtar's force as she tried to stab him. His Philosopher's Stone power was draining the dust forming the black spear. Okay, I was gonna say, he's broken. Bro should use the Philosopher's Stone to destroy the spear, since it's only made of dust. That was replicating her actions when she tried to save Shin. Namtar's eyes shook in fear. Losing her black spear, her petite body cowered. Predicting that would happen, he gently held her. The fierce glint in Namtar's eyes disappeared. Welcome back, Dexter. Don't worry. You're fine. Thank you for protecting me earlier. Namtar's arms had burns caused by the Ash Demon's flames. Shin gently took her arms while trying to avoid her wounds. He gently kissed her fingertips. What? Sure, you did. With that said, Namtar lost her consciousness. Yeah, it should be. Namtar lost her conscience. Her expression appeared to be a little proud. Yeah, it should be consciousness. Her conscience is what she lost when she absorbed the dust.
Shin,
I don't know, after falling like 10 stories onto the ground and then having to get back up to absorb the dust from Namtar's spear, you know what? Sure, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Coughs up blood. Actually, Henry, can you take care of Namtar? The dust is removed, so she shouldn't be dangerous. Shin placed Namtar on the ground and left her under Henry's care. He then turned back to Marduk. Sorry to surprise you. She's an ash demon, but I formed a contract with her and she's cooperating with me. Well, lots happened. We actually got a lead to purifying heinous gods from Namtar. Maybe. Maybe. They may be able to turn Ugarurum and Anzu back. Marduk's expression turned stern with that possibility. Shin explained to her the progress of their research and how they needed to form contracts to obtain primordial elements. Yeah. You know, so hopefully even when Arya faces fire enemies, she won't have problems. Do you think it's possible? Ari already has a contract with you, so
それは問題ねえぜ。俺くらいになると多重契約するくらいの度量はあるからな。
wait, stop. What do you mean? Alright, then let's... What? How do you think you get the elephant? Huh? The primordial element? I mean, you know... you just turn Marduk into a Gnosis and, like... It's not that... It shouldn't be that hard, right? How else would Shin want get that primordial element, right? I wonder why all of the origins are women, right? Excited, Shin couldn't help but to approach Marduk. But for some reason, she hesitated and slid back dynamically. Oh, sorry, but... Yeah, something's weird. Finding her attitude to be awfully strange, Shin asked, "So, what do I need to do?" Where? Bro, right here? Marduk tugged on his arm. Shin found it peculiar, but followed her anyway. After that, they stepped into the outer world from the side hole in the crater. Shin followed Marduk and made his way down the mountainside. He kept calling her, but he did not get a clear response. Hey, where are we? With that said, Marduk suddenly stopped. The hate scene is in doggy style. Oh my god. Oh. The area was filled with greens, which was surprising to see around Mount Holeb. This is... It does feel kind of different. Now imagine if one of the origins was a guy. and I don't mean a trap, like... but there were no structures or temples of the gods of alchemy anywhere. The air was clear, as if a barrier was set. Man, whatever kind of god decided the only way to pass down the only way to form a contract that allows the user to use primordial use the primordial primordial element. Huh? Unsure of what she was saying, Shin tilted his head.
だから儀式すんだろ。見られたらまずいだろ。
Really? Is it something we need to keep hidden? Bro doesn't. There were contracts with higher class gods, and the procedures and rituals were kept secret. If it had to do with ancient methods, it was likely a secret. Got it. So that's why you wanted to be alone.
そうだよ。やっとわかったか。ったく。
Marduk muttered as she gestured him over with her finger.
ほら、来い。さっさと始めんぞ。俺、あんま慣れてねえから、乱暴にすんなよな。
But I don't know how to do it. Man, this guy still doesn't realize.
はあ？アリアやエンリとやってんじゃねえのかよ。
And Sasha, and Celeste, and Sonya. Arya and Henry. And Namtar in the future. And Fren. I don't know about Maltina though. Ah. Shin's head was filled with question marks. Frustrated, Namtar stomped her feet again. Around.
互いの意志を合わせないと始まんないだろ。
What? Now he gets it. What? Shin leaned far back in shock. From there, Shin and Marduk returned to the cradle where their friends awaited. Awaiting for the ceremony to end, Shin reported his success to the others. He seemed noticeably dehydrated as well. She got the message through his denseness. Yeah. It took him long enough. She didn't even have to outright say sex though, so still not as still less dense than Crow. After merging Marduk's elements, the contract was a success. Now all that's left to see is see if it'll be compatible with the Philosopher's Stone. Marduk kept a nonchalant face. She didn't seem to want the others to know the details of the ceremony, and neither did Shin, so he blurred the content as he spoke. She's suspecting.
それでシン、過信浄化はできそうなの？
Yeah. I was going to test it out now. Heinous gods Ugarurum and Anzu were still in the coma and were left waiting near the purification furnace. They were once taken away by Marduk College, but thanks to Ari's negotiations, they managed to get them back. Shin went over to Ugarurum and placed his hand on it. The once burning lion's body was ice cold, but once he scanned it with his Philosopher's Stone, he realized it was an artificial life form. This is, in his mind, the organizational structure of a god began to construct inside. He now knows the changes needed to be made to the heinous god. This is the power of the fire element. The information of the kin of fire came in like knowledge clusters. Man, if this is what Aang needed to do get to understand the elements, Avatar would not be rated a kids show.
シン、どうなの？
It would have been a completely different show. Henry chimed in while looking worried from the side. Shin lowered his hand to, touching Ugururum for a while. Yeah, I think I can do something.
本当に？
I'll make a spell using the Philosopher's Stone and create blueprints of the core and vital organs. With that, if we have all the materials, we should be able to create them.
賢者の石から出力したリソースを特定の素材と組み合わせるんだね。
Since we'll be making substitute organs, we'll need to pull off some high-level alchemy, but
それでも過信浄化が手の届くところまで来た。錬金するならここを使っても構わねえぜ。かまどの火も使っていいからな。
And all it took was fucking the origin. Thanks, Modok. That'd be great.
礼を言うのはこっちの方だぜ。何しろ大事な古文を直してもらうんだからな。
Modok smiled happily. I've gone through a lot with her, but Shin was simply pleased to be able to help her.
それじゃ、しばらくはここを拠点に素材集めかな。
A Discord? Oh boy. Oh. Right. Yeah. Materials for the firekin should be easier to find in this mountain. And even if we slew the boss, there are still some ash demons left.
焦りは禁物なのだわ。
They all nodded in agreement. Oh, obtained the fire origin element. Alright. Key items. No. The symbol of the power of the original god who holds the primordial fire element increases party's fire attributes continuing effect. Ah! It literally does. It... Well... Good for Arya. You know? Burning heart. Let's see. The fuck? Am I in the lava? Huh? Let's save here first. Alright, let's go. Still only 4 party members. Fuck me, am I right?
気をつけて来るのだわ。アーマーディバイド、インビジブル、ソードブレイカー、嵐で閉じ込める。
Alright. Fuck off with your golden pelt. I don't need more. Man.
もの拾っちゃった。
I got a grand total of 4 copper. I need one of you. The fuck? Bruh, I got a mushroom. I didn't even get the Doronoko, man. I got scammed. Oh. Hang on. Dracoral. HP absorption prop? Interesting. Now, here's the thing. Who benefits from this the most? I mean, Sonya, kinda. You know, when she uses her ability, her Guardian Oath, right? Yeah. Actually, let me see what the actually, maybe that's in the chaos, right? Let me check here, because I remember seeing this. Fuck off. Why does it always default to fucking Microsoft Edge with PDF files? There was a team in the PDF. Yeah. For defense kit. Hagane Musuhi Nern, Doronoko and Dracoral. I can try it now. I can try it out. Let me just what was it again? It was a Doronoko. A Nern. Hagane Musuhi. And a Dracoral. Right? But surely, like, Nern, really? So, like, Dryad, right? And Hagane Musuhi also has defense prop. And that's... and like, you know, since Dryad also has healing prop, right? I could replace Hagane Musuhi. And how about the Mimic, right? Right? Yeah, I give her Mimic, right? Yeah, yeah. That works, right? And then Shin. Shin, you could get Salamander. I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Actually, no, I do. No. I thought I did. Not really. Overall, Flame Wolf versus Serenia. So many bad ends. Yeah. I mean, they still have they have the same mind, but Terranea got the defense and technique, but Flame Wolf gives more HP. But you know, Flame Wolf gives killed mutant prop, and Terranea gives confusion resist. Sure, this works, right? Oh. There's also like a barrier team with Rock Pollet. I don't think. No, I do. Rock Pollet, Namu, Fuwawa. I don't think I have. And Citra. Yeah, I tried to get a Fuwawa, but I did not get one. Alright, what about you? You know, Arya's team, Arya's crests have been the same for the longest, you know. And like, I don't, you know, I don't know why she has Kiroshia, but sure, I guess. Probably could put her on someone else. If for the range prop, probably Arya. I would put her on Sonya, but you know, there's a certain reason why she I can't. All right, let's test out this new team though. There shouldn't be any differences, right? I mean, like, Celeste might. What? Did I see that right? Hang on. Did I just see one? Hang on. Let's see this. Let's go through this again, shall we? This might be bad. Oh, there's 45. Why was it 1 before? I was gonna say, did they like punish you because for overstacking or something? But no, it's like a weird thing.
ディバイド。
アマルガムエッジ。
いくよ。アーマーディバイド。いくよ。
Oh, he got barrier. Had barrier.
これが私の騎士道よ。
Alright, I'm going to bed. Alright, have a good night, Dexter. Oh, Heliodor, let's go. It's useless to me now because I don't use it on anyone. Oh. No.
嵐で閉じ込める。インビジブルツリー。
ソードブレイカ
クロスガードシェア。ビートスタッツ。ウィンドプリズン。
ー、スピニングシャッター。
アーマーディバイド。切り裂け。トリックネット。
Man, this piece of shit. Fuck you. Just hurry up and die.
そこ。
Why do you have to have 2 stacks of the same? Why do you have to have 2 defense things, man? 10 HP. Warning, I don't think I need to care about that. You know what? At least I got another Dracoral. Even though I probably would have preferred the Golem, but... You know what? Whatever.
いいもの拾っちゃった。これは嬉しいわね。休むのが仕事のうちね。
Crimson Pelt. Okay, that's different.
ちょっと気になるわね。
Hang on. The Crimson Pelt's an A tier. There's Core Stone of Fire. Ah, there's where I use Orichalcum. Oh, and this is the Pseudo God Core. Trump card for Heinous God Purification. All right, let's just make that. And get the fuck out of here.
少しずつ成し遂げていくのだわ。
Quest clear. I already made it, so get fucked. After preparing to purify the heinous god, Shin and the others once again got together near the purification furnace. In the large gap right above the crater, they built a circle to form a barrier and placed the 2 gods Ugarurum and Anzu in the middle. Well, let's go ahead as planned.
わかったのだわ。
Looking nervous, Henry let out a gulp.
エンリちゃん、リラックスリラックス。大丈夫。私たちが力を合わせれば絶対うまくいくから。 頼んだぜ、お前ら。信じてるからな。
過信状か。ここまで長かったわ。でも
Yeah. If we don't succeed, there'll be no end to this. Shin nodded to his friends. Alright. We'll begin the operation to purify the heinous gods. This is how the compilation of Harmonia College's research, the attempt to purify the heinous gods, began. First, they connected the heart of the bottle that Arya made for the two gods. Then they released the sealing spell and revived the heinous god from its sleep.
さあ、これで後戻りはできない。うまくいってよね。
Arya spoke as if she prayed and activated her device. The artificial heart inside the bottle began to pulsate as the blood from the heinous god began to circulate. The heart's built-in filtration system managed to remove the dust toxins from the blood. Though, if the filtration was too weak, the heinous god might become active and ruin the operation. If it was too strong, the artificial heart would not be able to withstand the dust and break. The heart in the bottle underwent many improvements, but many procedures remained unknown, making them unsure if it would work.
ウガルルム、アンツ、ミシンのダスト濃度を測定。標準値の 16%、15.9%。
Alright, if it continues to decrease. Yeah, but it can't be that easy, right? After some time, something bizarre happened. The dust concentration that was decreasing started to rise. The influx of dust poured in more than the filtration system can bear. Of course it did.
過信が活性化してる。嘘。封印は解けていても動けるような状態じゃないはずなのに。
It's just never that simple, is it? Did the sudden loss of dust stimulate the awakening instead? Also, Ugarurum and Anzu are ancient class as well. Compared to lower ranking gods, the two had strong life forces. Even after turning into a heinous god, that didn't fundamentally change. I underestimated it. If I thought about the level of the gods were at.
悔やむのは後よ。シン、どうするの？
Arya, Celeste, please hold on to the heart of the bottle a little longer. Looks like we have to speed things up.
やるのね、シン。
Yeah, back me up, Henry. With the help of the primordial fire element, he knew the structure of the firekin Ugarurum and Anzu, as if he were the apostles. Shin equipped his gauntlet and formed a small blade on the tip. Using that, he opened Ugarurum's chest. Avoiding the many organs, he pulled out the contaminated core. This is very unsanitary, Shin. Look, if the next time you do it, you're gonna have to be charged with malpractice. You didn't even wash your hands. You're doing this on dirt and ground, right next to an active volcano. Like, come on, Shin. Any surgeon would be appalled, I guess, as you would say. This is exactly how I simulated it in my mind so far. Cutting off the contaminated core, he replaced it with the new core that made up the vital part of the procedure. The vital part of the procedure would be here. There was no guarantee the core would properly function. Of course, that formed, they formed it extra carefully and cautiously until they transplanted it. They did not know whether it would work or not. If the transplant operation failed, it would mean their death, and the one who would be held responsible would be Shin, who cut off the original core. Their original core. It'll be fine. It should be fine, but the structure of the firekin drawn out in my mind. The more I look, the more amazing it is. Not only was it full of overwhelmingly advanced techniques, but it all connected to form a god. A fabricated god. They are almost mythological, miraculous works created by the apostles of alchemy. Could someone like me really replicate this? Would the core I developed with my half-baked knowledge work properly? If I fail, I...
Shin.
Yeah, don't fuck up, Shin. Henry quietly placed her palm on Shin's hand. She gazed into his eyes as she calmly nodded.
大丈夫。きっと成功するのだわ。それに私、これこそがアスタルテが望んだ使命だって気がしているの。少なくとも家臣を浄化した先に賢者の石を授けられた意味があるって。
Henry. The origin of Astarte, said to have fallen around the time Henry and Namtar were granted the Philosopher's Stone. If Astarte wished to be purified, Henry's theory would make sense. I guess I'll think about it. I'll think about this later. Shin took a deep breath before he placed his hand on top of Henry's. I understand, Henry. This is only a passing point. That's why we can't stop here right now. Shin smiled, watching Henry step back. He once again turned to the affected area of the heinous god. Now determined, he cut the core out of the god. Droplets of black blood mixed with the dust splashed onto Shin. While avoiding contamination with the Philosopher's Stone, Shin took out the core that they created. What I have here is the new life. Oh, whoops, I dropped it on the floor. Guess we'll have to make a new one. A divine crystal that I, the Alchemist Shin, and the Harmonia College have made. Great gods, take in the breath of life and sweep away the filth of the dust. Shin ran the spell for the transplant as he inserted the core into the god's body. Is that the sound? Hang on. That's not... I can't go back. He dug his hand in deep. At that moment, he felt a searing heat against his fingers and felt the new core merging into the god's body. No, it did make a sound. I just can't replicate it. I mean, repeat it. He let go of the core and withdrew his arm. Henry quickly sewed up the god's wound.
私はこのままマヤの形成にかかるの。シンは安全の処置を始めて。
Got it. Henry wrapped the treated god in the cocoon and filled it with holy water. The purification process was completed by placing them in a cocoon. It was protected from the dust and helped regenerate the power of the god. And then... Operation complete. He wasn't sure how long it took. Shin muttered as he stepped away from the two gods. Fully activated the Philosopher's Stone. In performing the operation wore him out. Celeste supported him as he wobbled.
お疲れ様。終わったのね、シン。
Yeah, I did what I could. All we have to do is wait.
うまくいったよね。元気になるよね。
Shin turned silent, for that was something he couldn't guarantee. The two gods were surrounded in a cocoon in silence. If the purification was successful, the gods should break free from the cocoon and show themselves. If not...
お前ら、よくやってくれたな。ウガルルムとアンズーのことは、俺が見てるから、ゆっくり休んでてくれ。
Don't worry, Marduk. Since we've already done... so if you wanna call me anytime, you know, or since we've already done it once before, like.
マルちゃん。大丈夫。俺は信じてるぜ。
Origin. Never mind.
それにお前らは一生懸命やってくれた。だからもしダメだったとしても恨んだりしねえさ。
Marduk grinned cheerfully. Her thoughtfulness was nice, but Shin also wanted Marduk to be happy and at ease.
シン、マルドックの言葉に甘えましょう。ニシンのことは気になるけど、あなたには休息が必要よ。
Origin pussy got me acting unwise. There, I said it. Yeah, even if we stay here, there's nothing left for us to do. Urged by Celeste, Shin left the crater area. When Shin woke up, it was already quite deep in the night. This doesn't look like night. He only planned to take a nap, but he must have slept a lot. Shin crawled out of the tent and searched for his friends. Henry, how are Ugurudum and Anzu doing?
あ、シンおはよう。ニシンならまだ眉の中で動きはないみたい。
I see. If their core is functioning properly, it shouldn't take too long for the gods to function. Shin was starting to get worried. Did the operation to replace the core fail? What if that caused the plant's transplant rejection? The awakening of the heinous god was faster than he expected, and I barely managed to filter out the dust. What if that happened to backlash? Negative thoughts continued to spring out. The image of the corpses of the gods inside the cocoon flashed across his mind as Shin trembled.
シン。
Pulled by Henry, Shin raised his head after snapping out. He heard something from the summit. It sounded like a low growl or a high roar. A sound that made them feel unstable gradually grew louder. What is this? What is this sound? No. Voice?
シン、あそこ。
Henry pointed to the summit. The cries rang in their ear as a massive bird flew into their vision as it ripped through the black cloud of dust. That's... God, she's so hot. I mean... Pun intended. It was the god Anzu who was wrapped in a cocoon by the crater. But it wasn't a heinous god contaminated by the dust. It was the first time Shin witnessed Anzu while it was flapping its divine wings. So, like... You want to form a contract? Hey, he's pretty cool as well. Pun intended. at the rim of the crater, there was the lion god Ugurunum. His front paws were rested on the rock as it let out a powerful roar. Whoa. Whoa! Shin unconsciously let out a cry himself. He raised both his hands and cheered while waving to the two gods. We did it! We finally did it! We managed to purify the heinous gods!
Shin.
Everyone said it was just a fantasy and it was impossible, but we finally got this far. Tears rolled down his cheeks as Shin wiped his watery eyes. Beside him were Arya, Celeste, and Namtar.
シン、何を泣く？嫌なことあったか？違うよ、ナムタルちゃん。これはね、嬉しいんだ。私たち、ずっと目標にしていたことを成し遂げられたから。ええ、まだこれは最初の一歩に過ぎない。多くの送信が酷化している今、私たちの道は長く険しいわ。それでも、これは大いなる一歩なの。
Oh yeah. And Celeste's faces were also wet from their tears. Arya hugged Shin for once. And for once, he hugged her back.
ずるいわ、アリア。シン、私も。
Oh.
みんなくっつく？なら、ナムタルも。苦しい。
Hey, if you guys all come at once, I can't support. Shin lost his balance. Slipping on the ground, he nearly rolled off the hillside. Bro, they nearly killed him. Right before the plunge, Marduk saved Shin. Staring at them blankly, she grabbed hold of his wrist and pulled him up the side. You saved me, Marduk.
礼を言うのはこっちのはずだったのに。しょうがねえな。
Marduk grinned as she pointed to the two guards at the summit.
見ての通りだ。ウガルルムとアンズーは息を吹き返した。お前らのおかげで送信の力を取り戻すことができたぜ。あいつらがいればダストとの戦いも楽になる。これからは俺がお前らを助ける番だな。契約送信として力になってやるぜ。マルちゃん、これからもよろしくね。
Marduk raised her hand, noticing her intentions. Shin and the others took turns to give her a high five.
そうだ、お前にこれ渡しとくぜ。
This is a crest? Marduk offered a small crystal core. Shin carefully stared at the crystal that emitted the warmth of the fire
それ
element.
があれば今までより俺と話がしやすくなる。まあ契約の証みたいなもんだから持っといてくれ。
Bro, she gave me your number. Got it. Thanks. After showing his gratitude, Shin placed it into his pocket.
5行のオリジンのエレメントを集めて全部の過信を浄化する。お前らなら本当にできっかもしれねえな。
Yeah, we plan on doing so. Once we collect all the gods' powers, we should be able to go against Or 2. Once we fuck all the origins. Apsu of water, Tiamat of wind, Kyubey of earth, and Shamash of the sun. Let's hope that Shamash isn't the only guy out of the origins. There were so many origins, he still had to form contracts and obtain the elements. But now Shin had a new goal and was motivated to achieve it.
強いエレメント集める。 賢者の石完成させる。
Right, we should be able to Shin struck Shin struck his arm out. Nice. Shin stuck his arm out. The members of the Harmonia College formed a circle as they bumped their fists together.
期待してるぜ、錬金術師。俺たちの創造主。開祖さえできなかったダストの駆逐をお前らならやり遂げるってな。
One of their goals, the heinous god Purification, was completed. But that also meant it was a start of a new battle for the Harmonia College. The beacons of Mount Holeb burning, the dust seemed to be a blessing for their upcoming endeavors. Upon returning from Mount Holeb, Shin and the others instantly began writing their reports about the heinous god Purification. The results the Harmonia College presented not only shocked Chancellor Faust and Professor Johann, but the entire academy itself. A few days after the announcement, Shin and Arya were walking around the academy. As they passed other scholars, they felt stares they've never felt before.
なんかチラチラ見られてるね。
Well, that's how strong the impact of the purification was. Considering this time, it was not a theory. As an example of success, they provided the data for Ugururum and Anzu. It was a revolutionary event for the studies of the gods. They were thought to be sacred due to the divinity of the apostles. Hang on. It was a revolutionary event for the studies of the gods. They were thought to be sacred due to the divinity of the apostles. Yeah, and I fucked that divinity to purify the gods. Excuse me, you guys are from the Harmonia College, right? Mind if we discuss the heinous god Purification with you?
はい、喜んで。
Ah, what the fuck? Say that again.
はい、喜んで。
Stopped by the... it's stopped by an elderly alchemist. Arya replied with a smile. Whoa, the Harmonia College? Wow, I've heard rumors, but they're almost as old as us. What? My name is Winkus. Would you let me join the Harmonia College? Hey, back off. I was the one who was eyeing the Harmonia College before you. Well... Hey, is it true that Marduk's avatar was alive and you guys formed a contract with her? Please... As the others found out they were from the Harmonia College, a crowd instantly formed around them. The two were unable to move, being bombarded with questions about details of their research, and included those who wanted to become disciples of the college.
ちょっと待って。私臨時で代表を引き受けているだけで、まだ弟子を取ったりとかは。
Yeah, but it's true that you formed the contract with Marduk. So did Shin, but it's a different kind of contract. You, can you answer? Well, okay. I thought of old alchemist, but I mean, he said elderly. Doesn't. Yeah. No, I don't know what I'm saying. Can you please answer my questions real quick? Do you plan to keep the contents of your studies in secrecy? No, we don't plan on doing that. Can everyone please calm down? This was the first time experiencing something like this since his arrival at the academy. He tried to handle each one, but their intensity was overwhelming. That was when... Huh? It suddenly got quiet in the area. The crowd surrounding Shin suddenly split as the group of people began approaching them. A group of people. Wow, I...
ハルモニア派の皆さん、ずいぶん調子に乗っておられるようですわね。
Shut the fuck up, Maltina. What do you mean, full of ourselves? It's not our fault. Also, who would have guessed that this was the group that was approaching us? Maltina, Professor Johann too. The ones who approached, the ones who appeared as Johann, Maltina, and alchemists from the Marduk College within them. What? The ones who appeared. The ones who appeared were? I don't think as works there. The ones who appeared as Johann Maltina and alchemists from the Marduk College. Within them were Friend and other disciples. Yeah, I don't think it's as. As implies that Johann Maltina and the alchemists from the Marduk College aren't actually Johann Maltina and the alchemists of the Marduk College. Like it's an illusion. Within them were Friend and the other disciples and other disciples.
マルドック派の皆さんがお揃いで何の用ですか？
そう構えないでくれたまえ、アリア君。君たちの報告書は読ませてもらった。実に素晴らしいものだ。家臣浄化を本当に成し遂げるとは称賛に値する。
おめでとうございます、シンさん、アリアさん。あ、うん、どうも。
Expecting a sarcastic remark or two, Arya was caught a bit off guard.
これで君たちは自らの学説の正しさを証明した。人と送信の調和を歌うハルモニア派もしばらくは安泰だろう。
Professor Johann, do you approve of our research then?
事実として家臣浄化はなった。それを否定するわけにもいくまいさ。
まあまぐれでしょうけど、そう何度も浄化が成功するとは思えませんもの。
確かにその心配はある。発表した論文を読ませてもらったが、家臣浄化はオリジンとの接触や契約を前提とし、高度な連携が必要なオペレーションだ。その数をこなすのは並大抵のことではあるまい。君たちにその対策はあるのかね？
Well...
オブリビオンはこれからも続き、家臣は増えていく。その一部を浄化できたところで、所詮いたちごっこではないか？
Shin struggled to let out a reply. Professor Johann pointed out that Shin's idea of just collecting elements to turn things around was too optimistic. Yeah, well, say that after I fuck all the origins. Including Astarte. As he turned around, the gallery around them began showing eyes of suspicion towards them. Professor Johann does have a point. Even if the success of the Purification is wonderful, the Harmonia College remains idealistic. I wonder if the Marduk College has more future plans set.
ギャラリーの皆さんはよくわかっているようですわね。ダストの脅威に対抗するのは純粋な力。ドールこそがソシエの矛であり盾となるのですわ。姉さん。
Friend tried to calm Maltina, acting provocatively as ever. Before they realized that more bystanders increased as the stare down between the Harmonia College and Mardo College became a highlight.
校内であまり大きな騒ぎを起こしたくはない。論戦はいずれ改めてということにしておこうか。
Professor Johann, even if you may find our actions to be pointless, we do not plan on stopping. That was how we managed to accomplish the heinous god Purification.
では、今しばらく君たちの頑張りに期待させてもらおうか。
For a moment, Professor Johann flashed a fierce expression, but he quickly returned to his calm self as he gestured his disciples to leave.
失礼します。ヘンリーによろしく伝えてください。
私たちも負けていませんわよ。セレスさんにもそう言っておきなさい。
So are we finally gonna deal with him? What, Johann? No. Agrippa? No. Cinderella? I wish. Yeah, let's both work hard. Mono College left. The gallery surrounding them began to stray away as silence returned to the area.
私たちも行こっか。シン。
We'd better pay a visit to Miss Sonia too. In Miss Sonia's hospital room, her soft voice was heard. Placing chairs next to her bed, Henry and Namta were listening to her speaking. Miss Sonia was reading a children's story out loud.
こうして女の子は大切な友達を悪い魔女から守ることができました。二人は魔女の家を抜け出してふるさとの村に戻ったのです。そして二人はいつまでも仲良く暮らしましたとさ。めでたしめでたし。
Miss Sonia concluded the story as she closed the book. She let out a sigh as she leaned back on the bed.
勇気出して友達守る。女の子よくやった。な、エンリー。
そうね。まあめでたしめでたしでよかったのだわ。
エンリーはあまり嬉しそうじゃないの。
だって私には子供っぽすぎるもの。
は？
As Henry shrugged, Namtar tilted her head in confusion, though she quickly let that slide and thanked Sonia. I wonder why it seemed too childish, Henry. It's almost like it's a children's book. Hang on. Yeah, Miss Sonia was reading a children's story out loud.
ありがとう、ソニア。面白かった。
The story was a bit too childish.
どういたしまして。楽しんでもらえてよかったです。
Sorry for making you wait. Making you take care of Namtar. Just as the story finished, Shin timed himself to enter. Miss Sonia probably noticed Shin and Arya's arrival earlier on. She turned to them with a natural smile.
いえ、私も楽しませてもらいましたから。それでどうでしたか？家臣浄化の反響は？
そりゃあもうすごいですよ。みんな興味津々って感じです。
I received official papers from the administration. They approved the achievements of the Harmonia College and certified us to continue managing the tower.
よかったですね。さすがはハルモニア派です。
Sudi didn't seem too worried from the start. She appeared relaxed like always.
でも、 それにしては少し元気がないですね、二人とも。
Huh?
そんなことは。お方、マルドゥック派のことでしょ。ヨハン教授に何か言われたんじゃないですか？
You think? How'd you know? To their surprise, Shin and Arya turned to each other.
過信浄化が成功してハルモニア派の存続も決まったのに、お二人が浮かない顔する理由なんてそれほどないですよ。それにそろそろヨハン教授がちょっかいをかけてくる頃だと思っていました。
Wow, Miss Sonia, you saw right through everything. Seeing how there was no point in hiding anything, Shin spoke to the incident earlier.
なるほど。牽制をかけてきたというところですか。
When hasn't he? Contain us?
もともと私たちとマルドゥック派は思想の違う学派です。お互いにライバルであり、ともすれば敵という意識を持っていました。そうですね。マルチダさんなんかライバル心を隠そうともしていませんし。話がわかるのはフレンくらいなのだわ。
Arya and Henry both nodded to Miss Sonia's words.
そして今回ハルモニア派は過信浄化という偉業を成し遂げました。それはマルドゥック派にとって絶対に無視できないことなんです。
What do you mean, they can't ignore?
わかりませんか？過信浄化とは過信を送信にすること。言い換えれば過信ではなくすることです。一方、機密ではありますが、マルドゥック派がドールの動力源にしているのが何なのか、シン君は知っていますね。
Oh. Shin shouted, realizing that Miss Sonia was trying to hint, what Miss Sonia was trying to hint out. I see. The Marduk College uses the heinous gods as fuel for the dolls, which means
私たちが過信を浄化することは、ヨハン教授にとっては都合が悪いのね。
previously, they snuck into the secret factory operated by the Marduk College. What they saw were heinous gods sealed in tanks and turned into tools that produce dust crystals that power the dolls.
こう言ってしまうと情けないですけど、これまで私たちはヨハン教授から脅威とは思われていませんでした。でも今はもう違います。ヨハン教授はハルモニア派を明確な障害と認識しているはずです。
I see what you mean. Professor Johan's expression from earlier flashed in Shin's mind. His sharp glare seemed to have hostility.
気をつけてください。ハルモニア派が過信浄化を続けるなら、どんな妨害が来るかわかりません。私も早く復帰して皆さんのお力になれればいいんですが。
No need to hurry, Miss Sonia. Don't worry about us. Even if they hinder us, we won't lose so easily.
シンの言う通り、ハルモニア派は名実ともに事務局公認、過信浄化だって支持されてるんですからね。ソニアはゆっくり体を治せばいいのだわ。留守は私たちに任せて。元気出せソニア。ナモタルも頑張る。ありがとう、みんな。もちろん信じています。ナムタルさんもね。
Miss Sonia patted Namtar's head, smiling sweetly. Feeling good, Namtar's eyes drooped. Ears. Wait. No, it is eyes. Let's keep an eye on the on how the Mata College moves. But for the time being, let's prioritize our own research.
そうだね。久しぶりに講義に出てもいいし、素材集めや錬金や訓練なんかを地道にやっていこう。その上でダストや家臣の情報が手に入ったら、みんなで出動するってことで。
Like a leader, Arya set their upcoming direction. Without any opposition, Shin nodded to her words.
シン、次のエレメント取りに行かないのか。
We will do so eventually, but we need to prepare first. There's the thing with the destroyers too. And I don't want to stay away from the academy for too long.
破壊者、敵か。敵、戦う。
Namta?
友達守る力。今のナムタルには悪い魔女出たら戦わないとなのに。心配いらないの。いざって時は私がいるの。私だってやるときはやるのだわ。
And replaced her hand on Namtar's shoulder and smiled. Even so, Namtar's expression remained glum. Her calm profile left a lasting impression on Shin. Finally! And we got Ugururum and Anzu. Oh my god. Let's see here. Oh, C+, C+. God, look at Anzu. Oh. Flying prop. Oof. Alright, hang on. Alright, first, let's get rid of Jack-o'-lantern. Ugururum also has Fire Element Boost and Combustion Res. And it being down bad for Flying Chicken Woman. Yeah, I was already down bad for her when she was corrupted by the when she was Hyena's god. Like look at how hot she is, pun intended. But let's check out Namtar's kit first. Inventory, party. Let's see. Darkness, none. Defense, darkness. Yeah, I thought so. I wonder what the element of an ash demon would be. Single attack X2. Another single attack X2. A ranged single attack with crit rate probability, and defense, increased defense 30%, plus 50 speed. A little less than crossguard shit, but that's only her base weapon. What about her other weapons? Here. Her base weapon is D+. Scythe. Okay. Scythe of Ash. I mean, like, I gotta craft it. Like, I have so many gold ore and white barrel. Because I can't craft anything else. without needing fucking dragon meat. And fairy butterfly wings for the fairy claws. But dragon meat. Sure, I can make poison bunker. I might even make poison bunker. Horn of Crimson Beast Blaze, I mean. But Scythe of Ash first. And I could use the Tourmaline. Hang on. Okay. Let's look at the skills first. Double Thrust is a 2x darkness attack. Is a Pilum Rain is a ranged AoE. Attack all. Spiral Lance is a 3x single attack that decreases defense by 15%. PS Pike is a single ranged that has a 10% crit rate chance. Umbrella is still a 30%. And Cross Vanish is a single target activated 5 times randomly. Yes. Let's see. Yeah. Trident of Ash. More like Trident of Ash. Let's craft it.